Alright, no muss, no fuss. Just gonna assume this is streaming properly. Because I'm kind of strapped for time here. But hey everyone, this is Will from Productions². And we're back to do a little bit more streaming for Gold Rush. It's gonna be just a quick, maybe 20-minute stream here. We're gonna continue moving things from Old Arnold over to River City. Last time we smelted all that clean out that we did. Came out to, that was interesting. Came out to enough to be able to lease a new, the next claim up, which is River City. Whoops, we want to make sure we break it. And so now we're moving everything over there so that we can mine that out to be able to deal with this debt we've racked up here. Definitely gonna need these. And then also to try and get enough to buy out Old Arnold. Then we'll move everything back again. And mine out the rest of Old Arnold. Just mine it to the ground, strip mine it to the ground. The rest of Old Arnold. And then move back over to River City. So we're going to move all the smaller stuff back. Crap. And the mirror got caught. Would help if I went in the right direction. Going backwards here. So we're just trying to move all the smaller stuff up ourselves. There it is. All the larger things we've already moved up, but it disconnected all the hoses and all the cables, and we have to move all the buckets ourselves and the hog pan. So I think we will move up the hog pans this time. So we'll need to do a few things first. I need to figure out how to get this thing. How can I rotate it up and down? Can you? I don't think you can. So what I want to do then is there. I want to set it in there kind of like this. I'll try and get it flat. Kind of like that. It's insane the amount of heroics you have to do to get things flat in this freaking truck bed. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull these up. Why are you not picking up for? Damn it. This too, it seems like it's bugged or something. No, what the hell? Come on. Oh, this is bullcrap. What the hell is this? Alright, we'll put this up here. Maybe if we reload the save, it'll unstick them later on. I'm not gonna worry about it now. Alright then, I guess we're gonna bring over some of the cabling. since we can't do the rest of the hog pans yet, for whatever stupid reason. Just another annoying arse bug by these developers who don't know what the hell they're doing, apparently. That never playtested this game properly. Though in their defense, something I'm loath to do. Lots of gaming studios don't properly playtest their crap anymore. This game seems to be highly egregious in this game now, and it's just simple freaking things like putting the wash pan, gold pan into the wash basin that should have been tested. And there's also the more egregious stuff about the fact that if the physics engine goes too crazy, that it resets whatever's going insane. Which to me says they knew that the physics engine was crap and they didn't fix it. This game's been out for like 2 years now and they still haven't fixed it. And maybe if they realized near release that there was an issue, maybe then I would understand them doing that, putting in just a little bit of code to fix it until they could come back around and fix it. But that should have been the first thing they fixed. Instead, what we got is this mess. So, do not have much sympathy for them at all. Could say no F's given, really, about any kind of excuses they might have. And, okay, good. We didn't get stuck. But just add this to the list, a long list of things that are just totally broken. These hog pans will not come up, which is bad because we need them for the wash plant over there. I'm hoping though, once we reload it without the extensions and the cables connected, they will unfrac themselves. That's stupidly optimistic, naively optimistic of me, but I'm just hoping that for once in this game's history it does something right. Fixes itself correctly. Alright, how many more hoses do we got? Probably try and get them all in. Getting kind of high in the stack there, though. Might need to start looking to see if I can get down to Dutch Harbor and borrow some crab pot stack chains or something for this thing, so it's getting pretty high. Stay up there. Okay, speaking of which, I don't even know if they've been doing Deadly Sketch. I don't remember the last season that I watched. I think it was season 10. I didn't watch all of it either. Need to see if they're still doing it or not. Not really sure what happened with it. I just kind of lost interest, I guess. Just seemed it was like more of the same every season. Obviously, there were some differences, like, what was it? One of the crews played I think it was Sig's crew played a prank on, Time Bennett crew, or vice versa, or something. I can't exactly remember. I do remember it was funny as hell, though. I also remember the time when Phil tied a truck to, I think it was either, oh wow, there's still one here. I think it was Jonathan. Jonathan's line. It might have been, I don't think it was, well, it might have been Sig. I think it was Jonathan, though, to their line. That was hilarious. No, it can't be lifted up. Fine. Hopefully stuff doesn't go flying out the back. I'm gonna be so cheesed off, to use a British phrasing of it, if those hog pans aren't able to come up because I don't have any money, so I can't go buy any new pump heads or cores. So I may have to load up one of the previous saves and dismantle those first before I take everything out of there, because somehow in doing that it totally just destroyed the hog pans. The ability to take the hog pans down, which is stupid. But like I said, it's perfectly par for the course for this game. The developers are competent enough to make a game, but they're dangerously incompetent enough to make all kinds of problems. All kinds of mistakes and stupid bugs like that. Alright. If you find any other games made by Code Horizon, I'd suggest you approach with caution. I hadn't even heard of them before. I'm wondering if this is their first game or not. I'll have to check that out. It'd make sense if it was their first game. Doesn't excuse things, but makes it a tiny bit more understandable. Looks like we're just gonna have the one trip. I'll head back to the claim and we'll see if reloading the save fixes that or not. I'm beginning to wonder if I actually did a branching save from the extra stuff that we mined out or not. Or if I saved before that, or before we did the clean out. I'll have to check. Hopefully it's none of those and I saved before I decided what I was going to do with everything. Crap, I'm stuck on these rocks. This has happened before. So the truck's going to go just insane here for a second. And eventually, either what's going to happen is we're going to come off of this damn rock, or we're going to get... Great. Thank you very much, Code Horizon. You now destroyed my truck tire. And... holy hell. There you go. There's that. And we're falling further into the rock, apparently. Alright, hopefully if I reset the truck, it'll just reset down here on Rivertown. Yes. Now hopefully all the stuff is still there. Oh, nice. Right on top of one of our sluice boxes. Yep, all the stuff's still there. Good. Alright. Got a fracked up tire. Luckily, I think I can hear we've got a tire we can replace it with. We're just gonna use up all of our tires. I gotta uncover it first. Got all this crap on top of everything here. It's just the little things like that that just piss me off to no end. It's just like, that tire didn't have to blow up. It blew up because the developers don't know what the hell they're doing. Or whatever engine they're using is so bugged beyond repair they should have just lit it on fire after purchasing a license. Or they made it that way and they should lit themselves on fire. No. That's an exaggeration. Well, only a little bit. They should light their offices on fire. Alright, so make sure to keep these out of that mess so I know where they're at. So we'll need those for sure. Where's the other one? It's flipping hoses. Oh, great! The hood on the truck is gone. Nice. Well, better airflow. Oh hell, both the tires are fracked. Damn it! I only have one tire to replace it, and I've got 2 busted tires. Thank you very much, Code Horizon. Not only have you fracked up my hog pans, you now screwed up my truck. These are both brand new frickin' tires. The back ones are the original ones. They haven't gone out yet. I've already had to replace this. This one's actually a new tire once removed. Really? There's still, oh, we have to lift it up. Dirt. Forgot we're not swall miner here. We're not swall miner, so. Well, we're gonna have a messed up tire. Well, this hasn't gone well so far. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop another tire. So that'll be very nice. We pop another one. Jeez. This is gonna make it a lot harder to get around. So what might happen is I might just not save over the 2B. I might save it on like a 2C or something. Then reload up 2B. And try this again off stream. Alright, let's jet over to Old Arnold real quick. And see what we can see. See if we can get the hog pants to unstupid themselves. Guarantee if I go complain about it in the forums, they'll just say, "Oh, you should go buy new hog pans," or turn on $1 mode or something, even though it's disabled in normal and hard. So if you're playing those modes, you're kind of screwed because you can't even turn them on. They're like permanently disabled. And it's possible a lot of this could just be related to the save file, because I've seen people complain about missing stuff and some things kind of similar to this. The developers have asked for a save file and sent one back that supposedly has something they fixed in it. So it could just be how they're saving it and encrypting it. I wouldn't be surprised. Because they actually encrypt their save files now. And their reasoning for this, I think it's crap reasoning and faulty reasoning based on an assumption of faulty logic and incompetence, that They have to do this because they can't trust the players to not send them bugs that are related to things that they've created themselves by modifying the save file. Now, I think that's a crap reason to do that, and I think one, maybe it's possible if the game is that badly coded that changing something to an incorrect value in the save file could cause all kinds of hell. I also think that they're just using it as an excuse to hide the save file so that we can't find that kind of stuff. Because if we can break something by loading in a certain value in the save file, then that's an example of somewhere in the code that they didn't properly assess and evaluate as to what types of input they should take in or what values should be valid. In short, when your save file's breaking your game, you got problems like you wouldn't believe. Save files should not break your game. You shouldn't shouldn't be pulling in information from a save file you're not expecting to, and it shouldn't break your game. Just full stop. Alright, so let's go ahead and try and save this. Right. Season 2, C. 1. Save it. Then I'm going to go out to the main menu because things don't unload properly unless you go back to the menu. If you just load it from inside the game, anything that might be causing problems is still there because when they coded the loading feature, they didn't unload all the objects from the game, just certain ones. So things like if you have the camera stuck in some place, for example, when you're getting in vehicles, you need to come back out to the menu, then load back into the game. So that it'll reset the camera objects. I don't know why they did it that way, but they did it that way. And it is very annoying. And not really how they should have done it, to be honest. Oh, yay. There's another awesome one. Gold Rush crashed. Alright, let's start it up again. At least it didn't take Steam out with it this time. Alright, let's try loading this up again. That sounded interesting. Yes, there we go, that works. See, this is what I'm talking about. You just unload and reload the save, some things get unfracked. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it works. This game's like the Microsoft of video games. Hello, Microsoft. My computer is vomiting out blood and speaking in tongues. Oh, have you tried restarting it? No, I haven't, because why would that work? Restart it? Oh, it works. Okay, thank you. Now go and fix your crappy OS. It's like that kind of thing. Some of the weirdest crap in this game can be fixed just by restarting it. And it makes no sense. It's like Microsoft level BS. Alright, let's go ahead and, now that's fixed, I just want to go ahead and coil up some of these things so I can get them easier later on. Really quick. Ah, come on. There. That's all the way over here. Okay. Come on. Coil faster. Should say coil the cable, not wind it. Oh, it's down here. Alright, so minor crisis averted. We still have a fracked up wheel, but I guess we can deal with that. Won't be traveling to town much given how far it is, and we should have all the fuel we need to get set up and start running. Alright, so that's going to be it for this stream. I'll probably stream a little bit more later tonight. I do still have to release the Chrono Cross frickin' videos. I'll do that when I get home today. But, so, thanks for watching this live. If you watched it on Twitch or YouTube, watching it afterwards on YouTube, I guess you can watch it afterwards on Twitch too, but they go away after a while. Comments, questions, you can leave them in the comment section, and if you haven't done so already, appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you once I stop the stream later, I guess. Let's go ahead and save over that again. Alright. So, exit, and yes.